I'm so confused right now. I'm just gonna test this one command and... What the fuck? Why is everything scuffed to high hell? Like... Someone... Okay, so it will work in an MP scenario even if I have it attached and I'm moving it. No, it doesn't. As soon as it moves, it shrinks back to its original form. Okay. Interesting. Because I think it's looping the execution on something else.
Roger.
Very interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. Okay. I can still make that work, though. But that's... it pisses me off to high hell. Okay, well, I can fucking adjust the server now. Give me 1 second. Like... I'm really pissed off at Havoc right now. So let me reset the server to be the default settings.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
The only thing I can think of is someone reverted the server because there's no other reason for it to have stuff. Because I deleted after last Monday when we ran the Aftermath stuff, I deleted the mods. And then I just checked on there today, and they're all back on there. Now they're yelling at me saying that the server has all this stuff on it it's not supposed to have. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? So I think our main server's fine, but everything else is just scuffed. So while I run this stream, I'm literally going to delete every single mod from my server. I'm going to delete every single key from the server, and overnight I'm going to reinstall all my mods on the server.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Because this is... Someone reverted a download. I think they... Because they mentioned in the ticket they sent back to me...
Send in Goat Team 6. Nah.
That... Whatchamacallit? It went back over the limit, which is why I can't add anything to it. Which means this happened in the last 6 hours.
Hey, Wivu, you doing alright?
So someone somewhere reloaded a previous copy of the server from a backup in between the time of me finishing my op today and everything else. So I am literally going to... I don't have to delete GM anymore because they have a version within the Steam Workshop that does it for me. I'm still going to do it, actually. I'm just going to... Whatchamacallit? I already forgot. There's a way I can run it through the server browser instead to update it. But it's weird because our main server doesn't have this issue. So I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna have the main mod set on my server as a backup. But I'm probably not gonna, for all the sci-fi and other stuff we do, I'm gonna do it on the other server because Havoc's trying to throttle my balls here, and it's kind of annoying. But who the heck knows? But Cars YouTube, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, and TWL, thanks for the 8-month resub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. We have, like, 5 different mod sets. So, our mod set's over, in total, probably 200 gigs. Because they cover every crazy different aspect of whatchamacallit. But it's weird how our main server they're not yelling at us about. It's just that server. So it's annoying. Shut the fuck up, you little fucking bastard. No. No, 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 no. I can't kick Yasuhiro for that. That one was kind of an asshole move, yes, and you know that. I'm already in a bad mood too, man. Come on. 'Cause while I'm tabbing out and deleting every single mod from my fucking server because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they scuffed. At this rate, it's just gonna be a fucking fresh reinstall, but whatever. C'est la vie. Now the real question is, how do I want to build this bubby? Tank. What should the armament of Tiny Church even be? That is the real question. So we're going to restart this completely. There's actually two different blend. Oh, wow. There's a second Orthodox church? Huh. So there is. We're going to use the large one, and now I have to make a monstrosity loadout for that thing. Should be interesting. As a base vehicle, we're going to do something dumb, and nothing to me is dumber than the default bridge layer. So what we're going to do is dig under West Germany. Under, I believe it's APCs, right? No, tanks. Excellent. Rotate this by 90 degrees. And I'm going to match it point for point here. Do I do online operations as Zeus? What do you mean by that, Normal? All of the Zeus ops are online. That's how a server works. Not to sound like an ass or anything, I don't think I understand your question. Alright, weaponized Tiny Church. Honestly, I think we only need 3 drones that are rescripted with proper weaponry. Oh my gosh, what are the designations for darters again?
Let's give 'em a warm welcome, shall we?
Is it not AN2? Am I thinking of the Antop? It's AR. Just, okay, what with 2 comes up? Oh, god damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking look under CSAT. Drone, right, it's renamed. It's the AR2. Fuck me. Alright, and then again, tabbing out, slowly deleting. Okay, this is strange, because I just deleted these. I just deleted Ryan Zombies and Demons. I refreshed the page, and it's still there. What the fuck? Why are the mods reinstalling themselves? What? I don't even fucking know. Do you host Zeus operations, or you just fuck around and leave the players in hell? What? I host Zeus. What? What the fuck? Oh man. I have no. Yeah, I pride myself on just making Zeus ops. Huh. Alrighty then. C'est la vie, I guess. So, you probably wonder what I'm doing. Really simple. We're going to take some already existing scripts. I only need this. We're going to put that in the main tower. And then we're going to put the other two in the other two towers. And again, in the background, I'm tabbing out and just trying to diagnose what the fuck is wrong with my server. And what the fuck someone has done to it. Because Jesus Christ, tonight has been a weird night.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
You're the best, Zeus. Zeus Daddy.
Smakoko beams. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the 7-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Okay. This would be TC. And the Vic would be TC base. You'll see what I'm about to make in a second. We're going to attach some darter drones in the bell towers of the building, rescript them to fire weaponry, and I'm going to test to see if that actually works without it clipping into the main church and killing anything. So I don't think it'll clip because it's an attached item, but we still have to test to see if it has the firepower. The gimmick, though, is that I'm making a command that when I decide to execute it, it'll come in as a mini church and just outright murder everyone. But I'm going to have to unhide a bunch of stuff and kind of time its arrival based off of how it behaved in the multiplayer server setting. So I'll give you a demonstration of what that is. But we're going to make... I'm probably going to rescript... I'm going to rename a few things in my... in the PFP. So this is a simple concept test at this point. Again, let me tab out and delete something. Because Havoc's forcing my fucking balls here. That's okay, we'll get back in the mood. Just, I had to spend literally an hour and a half trying to figure out what the fuck they were doing. I'm literally just gonna delete everything on that server and then reinstall it tonight. Because I know for a fact I deleted all of that. Alright, so that all exploded. Ah, I know why. So the ammunition cook-off means that the scripts for putting the ammo on worked. It's just I forgot to include 3 lines of code in here that tells these other 3 things to attach to it. So they had a physics glitch, and that's why they exploded. Silly me. That's why we test every step of the way, and that's why, again, I wanted to test on the multiplayer side to make sure that I know how the attach to command, excuse me, the set scale command will behave on a multiplayer setting, because you don't want to make something and plan something without testing it, because that's how you fuck yourself over. So, just annoying when you run into all these random unforeseeable issues. Then again, it's Arma. It's always going to have random unforeseeable issues, you know? It's just something you got to work with. Okay. Dev test. So a simple, does this thing murder people, is a really simple way to do it. So 3CV, men, let's do fucking, I don't even know. Let's just send that in, see what happens. And then for the sake of testing, set everything up at 90%. Enable. Cool. Because I'm worried that the drones, because they're in this building, they don't see anything outside of the building unless they won't attack. So I guess my next follow-up thing here... Oh, they haven't reloaded their ammo. Oh, that's why, because it takes a second for them to regain the magazine. So let me actually redo this test. Okay, let's do test number 1. Will it fire outside of that? I can't see it, so I could do a suppress effect, but, you know, it's better if we literally just
Awaiting orders. Awaiting
put down 2 Vicks and see what the fuck happens.
on the way.
Because if there's a clipping issue, then I'd have to move the darters to on top of the crosses themselves. Okay. But it also means that the target would be a lot easier to get. Yep, okay, so as soon as they engage, because those do have physical effects, so I need to adjust everything above the cross. I don't need guinea pigs right now. We're just in the single-player testing phases. So the ammunition, this is where actually we're going to have to do a lot of physical testing here. So I'm going to align it to the front of the cross to give it the most coverage it can. Because I think the top of that cross has physics. And because the ammunition spawns at the front of the gun pod, we have to give it a little bit of leeway here. Now, this also means that Tiny Church's weaponry is going to be very difficult. And if I have to put things on top of the church, I think I'll be better off if I just set them up as actual weapon emplacements on the top. But this is just kind of a dev test to see where the physics are in something like this. But the saving grace is that if it's detecting itself with physics at that level, that means I could stack things around it if I layer them. So let's do this weapon test here. Yeah, I'll probably switch them to statics. But let's just check the ammo feed real quick. They're still going to be loading for a while, but I would assume they can now engage. So instead what we would do... I don't like the rotation coefficients on the slanted roofs, but there's a few places where this could theoretically work.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Hey Liru, is this movie called Big Church vs. Fluffzilla?
Big Church versus Fluff. That's a good one, my man. Oh my god, Noah, thanks for the 20-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Oh, man. No, they're just part of my crazy little arsenal, but, that's a funny one.
Standing by. Ready. Understood.
Now, theoretically, there we go. Oh my god, we have Bloodlust on now. The new mod set has Bloodlust. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Oh, that's not okay. Oh, that is so not okay. Who added Bloodlust to the mod set? So, here's the thing. The reason this took so long to do tonight was because I just found out we're running the new mod set because we haven't updated since July. And I hadn't fully taken a look at it because I'm not part of the team in TSB that manages it anymore. So, this shit's gonna insta-kill people. Oh. Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be increasing prices accordingly. Okay. So, now we're going to redo the design. Because... Do I have anything new in here that's crazy? I mean, we still have the Reaper. I might do something with it. Let me check if we have any new turrets or statics. Just with the mod set here, because I kind of got to redo some of the framework just to see, you know, if we added anything new. But I think we kept things pretty defensive in the, you know, just kept everything kind of pedestrian. So I need you. I need you. We're not going to put VLS systems on it. I need... Where's the sequence? You... I don't know what BRF is, but it looks like it's another reskin, which is fine. Looking for any other futuristic-esque turrets. Alright. Alright. The Fajot. Oh, they added an SPG-9 too. Okay, cool. Alright. Now we're gonna do a little bit of creative freedom. Let's see. First and foremost... Proper AA to decorate the top. What's the centerpiece? It would be the green coefficient. Yeah, okay. And since the projectiles come from the sides, I don't think there's any clipping issues. We'll still have to check its targeting AI. Now, since that's going to be a dedicated AA piece, theoretically, I can reskin these as AGMs from a different vehicle. So that different vehicle in this case would probably be a Gorgon, something vanilla. But these are the real kicker. You better believe these are going to be the things that I just completely bastardize. So I had the symbol for you appear over there. That's gonna fucking glitch out. That's for fucking sure. Okay. It's not about the tiny church. It's about sending a message. I'll keep her weapons vanilla for now. Because we're going to do some simple ballistic testing. Before we get into some really funny commands for icing on the cake. So, this means I'm going to need to check how many of these now exist. TC1, TC2, TC3, TC4, TC5, TC6, TC7, TC8. Go back in this line of code. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No more after that. Cool. And now what I need to do is I need to grab the join silent command. And if I'm lucky, I should be able to just select all of these and get the same input to put that on. That way they don't shoot at the other creations because I don't want that dog of war going for now. So what we're going to do now is simply put it on the range and test that all of its weapon systems are operable without killing each other. We're going to check its coverage.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
And then we're going to start looking at rescripting weaponry. So right now we have 3 AA pieces and multiple ground targets. So in order to test the ground pieces, because they're default VIX, they don't shoot at infantry. So I'm going to put car down just to make sure that it fires. See, because it immediately doesn't shoot at the infantry. So if I put like a bunch over here, how does the targeting system work at that point? So only the rear two react because it's detecting the church as an actual object. Now, follow-up. Ooh, hold up. Okay, so the other ones reacted. So if I were to put like a circle here. Do they start shooting at each other within the creation? Fluffers runs, that's cute. So yeah, no, the physical entity stops everything from actually going.
Ready for orders.
Now it's going to be really hard to test this without the Sea Whizzes, so for now I'm actually going to take them and put them on hold fire for now. Let's go ahead and delete all of this. That was a successful test.
Solid copy. Understood.
You actually hear some shooting from the other turrets over there also working. Okay, and he fires too. All right, so all of them are firing properly here. Excellent. All right, I need to tab out. And I need to open up my, what did I name that file? Pay for pain file. Okay, so this is where I'm keeping all the scripts that I need to use for certain things. So what I want to take now is a Gorgon under AAF, because any system could work. I just need an AGM launcher that could work. I'd use a TOW system. I'm going to use a vanilla one, though, because it's easier. It's easier just to speculate with that. So I need the Pander. And I need to make a script to take its weapon system and remake it. I'm debating, we'll probably keep the heavy-duty AA system on the roof. I just want a weapon system for, like, AGMs and stuff. And to get that, I already have the rescript thing to remove the weaponry of the AGMs, but I need to add a weapon turret that has an AGM capability. So in order to do that, AGM... Actually, no, it's not an AGM. It's not an air-to-ground missile. This would be just like a TOW. An ATGM, an anti-tank guided missile. So, Missiles Titan. That is the weapon system. So let me take a, let me also add an event handler because I want it to be infinite ammo. So with that, now we take the Missiles Titan. We then take that and we add that there to this line of code. And now we grab the magazines for the vehicle. So we put that there. We can then copy this down. And now we just want to take the 2 missiles, which I'm pretty sure are this 2-round GAT missiles. Let's just verify that by going up, because I think the rest of these are just tracer effects. Cool. I can then tab out. And then put that under the add weapon. And then I can apply that to this. And this. And you see all the missiles have disappeared. And it's going to take a hot second for that to be rescripted. But yeah, no, so that has a long-range AAP, so that's going to fuck over anyone that's in a plane or a jet, because we want this to be just a murder machine. What I'm also thinking about is instead of having it be like a church that grows and turns into a badass boss, I might just make this a fucking space, no. Whatchamacallit? Oh, what's the term? 40K meme. So while that goes on... I know we have an assign. Bind variable to object. Okay. Ooh, he didn't like that. Because his sim has to be disabled. So we would have a bigger one being controlled by a smaller one. Interesting. It's not going to let me experiment with that on the fly, though. Okay, I can respect that. Ah, these are ready, right? All right, so simple test, headphone warning, by the way. Excellent. Now, the real question is, will he use them in a lock-on? So, let's do some tanks. Put a 34 out here, set to careless hold fire. Set it to disable damage real quick. They locked. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. Casey, thanks for giving out 5 subs. If you got a sub from Casey, make sure you thank him / her. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope we get a nice kick out of this scenario. Okay.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
One step at a time, wee woo. One step at a time.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
So we're going to use the same scripting that we have on these. Except I want them to be less OP, so we're actually going to use the more mild weaponry. So that would be this group right here. So it doesn't mag dump, it fires it in bursts, and since I know now that we're gonna have the fun stuff on everything, then, you know, it makes it a little easier. You know, I don't want to outright completely annihilate the player base, you know? That's not really my cup of tea. I still want everyone to have a good time. So put that down and then add the event handler to the top one, because that's going to be... What do you mean local area? You little bitch. You little bitch! Wait, so where's the local variable? Where was the local? You little bitch! You don't trim that one, you trim the other four. Maybe I forgot to trim one. Okay, so... That's still gonna be the base, but what I need to do now is, change object set scale of these. Maybe it also doesn't work as set scale because of how big it is, but that's fine, because I could also just change this into a different chassis. Yeah, let's actually change the chassis. And keep it Russian themed. I don't want to do... Wait. I think that's going to be an issue, though, because even though it's a big chassis, it has that big turret on the front. So I think that's going to be a bit too thick. And then the T14, I don't want to do because it has the debug. I could use... I don't think by default it has a black texture, right? Plus the barrel would be way too long. That's another reason. I think we would use a BMP. BMP1 could work. A BMP2. I think the barrel's a little too long. And a BMP3 has the cannon a bit too long. So let's try a BMP model. Where's Fluffer? Hey, baby. So let's try 5 through 15. And see what we can build. So, let's do 5 BMP1. And I'm going to orient them to the front. Attribute. 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 6. I'll do 7 and 10 because I'm impatient as fuck. The return of Tiny Church, except it's Papa Church. Let's just do 10 and see where that gets us. Now, when I bring this to multiplayer, I'm going to have to... There's a way I make drivable things big and not drivable, yada-da, but for Eden Editor, it shouldn't run into these issues. So, we'll see. Yes, Hero, I have it. I don't think you can apply it to in-game Arma 3 coding under that. Because I think, especially on the servers where I play BattleEye, it would be pissy. And you did nothing. Why is that the case? I would recommend disabling Sim. copy the code out? Okay, I guess we're gonna have another chat about it tomorrow then, because I guess I just don't understand where to specifically apply that. I thought that was a script package for like Notepad++. Gotcha. Okay. Wait, yes it is. But yeah, no, you can't apply it into the Eden editor. Sorry, because I thought you said you could apply it to Eden, and that's why I got confused, because I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, it only works in the text editor. Exactly. So I do use something like that for Notepad++, but I don't do, like, that's for scripting. This is all nitty-gritty in the code. All right. Wowzers. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Honestly, so a 6 might be fine. All things considered. Oh, that just reset it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's do half above. And then it needs 3 layers of attachment. Let's do 6.5. Name it with no underscore. And this is where things are actually going to get really interesting. Everything except this piece is going to need to be raised on the foundation of that BMP. But what I'm also going to do is run a hide object. 3, hide. No, it would be a set texture. Probably a force object texture global, if I recall correctly. So I need to remember how to apply that. Got it. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. There we go. Hey, Don, how you doing? We leave this blank, and it'll automatically apply. Now, I don't remember if 0, 0 is a coefficient that relates to textures. I think it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still going to keep it 0, 0 just in case. But let's do... No, because of the netcode, it would definitely be a 1. And then while I'm doing all of that, let me also quickly edit vehicle appearance, because you can remove the front missile launcher. Yeah. Cool. I always forsake chat while I'm working on crazy bullshit. No offense. Just I get in the zone. And I think it extends up to 3. It's one of those that actually hides the turret physically. Because I don't want the turret to show, I just need the chassis. Okay, and then we're just taking a guess on the church. However, to do the attachment proper, for a movable item, under set scale, we need to have our 3 debugs. Fun fact, this is how I make movable objects actually move. You have to set a trifecta around them. So... okay. This is where it's going to get interesting, because we're attaching one object to another unit that's a driver. Usually I do it to an infantry guy, but it should still theoretically work the same way it would work on a vehicle. So... we attach BMP to BMP-A1, and then BMP-A1 to BMP-A2, BMP-2 to BMP-A3, and then I need to make a copy of the BMP and apply its set scale command to another unit so it survives the cross. B to C. And then we can put that in the main piece, actually. So BMPC to TC base. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. An issue that could happen is by setting all of this up, we could see the vehicles clip on start and immediately explode. And that's something I'm a little worried about. There's the debug copy. All right. It's probably going to explode on start, to be perfectly honest. I'm like 50% sure it's going to explode immediately because I have to set a base model. The thing that controls the driving and the physics for all of it needs to be set to invincible because I think it's going to clip on the boot up. Interesting. So the reason it's doing that is because it's restarting its physics. Which one was it, by the way? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna extend that to more models then to see if it hides the other stuff there too, but at least I know now it's, wait, that hides the top hatch and the sides? Why? So it's in different components for the BMP-1 turret. That's unsettling. Yes, it's technically that one, but alright, c'est la vie. What I need to see now, though, is did I at least set up the other coefficients right? Okay. Good. We're not resizing the church, so it shouldn't be an issue on the attached to relative commands.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Theoretically. Hey, Chosen, thanks for the raid, man. So this needs to be higher. These are attached to relative scripts, though. I don't know why it's still clipping into the ground when it does that. But theoretically, that should make it adjust. We need to put a hide texture on the main turret to hide part of the base in case it clips out. Shouldn't be an issue based off of the size of the church itself. Whoop. Okay, now that I have those commands, let me just verify before I delete it. Duma Booba, you gotta dream big or go home. Okay, we can delete that. Now we have to rotate everything 90 degrees to the left to follow the fact that when that thing has its simulation disabled, it's not going to do a rotation. And that threw a lot of stuff off. Okay, that's fine. Kind of. Fuck me. Alright. Why is it doing that? I think it's because of the 0 coefficient, because I have it on a turn, right? I'm just going to double-click and verify its turn. What's its... Yeah, so if I set you to 0, for example, 0 is facing that, so... a little bit of misalignment. So let me look at how this is behaving when I... turn everything. So funny enough, the turrets on the tower stay put, but everything else gets thrown out of alignment there, even the top one. So... So hypothetically, what if I just turn this 90 degrees separately? Why does that change? In alignment, that's really weird. I don't get why those two are changing. I think they were just wrong to begin with. What the fuck? So I'll have to do a weaponry test of everything, which is fine. These things tend to happen when you're making multiple versions of something devious. Okay, at least that's on the same level there. Cover that one till the box is gone there. I can do a realigning later. Right now, we're just trying to verify that this will work. Now, We also... we can lower it a little bit. I'm not going to know until I see if the BMP's base can be set up properly based on the attached to relative functionality. I might need a different object to make the daisy chain because the grass cutters are always going to be lengthening themselves along the floor, similar to a road texture. We're getting somewhere. Alright. Church needs to be moved a little to the right. Weapon systems are fine. And the BMP needs to be raised another inch. So now we're doing micro adjustments. Alright, so... a little bit up. Honestly, I'm just going to put it up that way, but we need to move everything to the right. Let's try that. I am going to be streaming the rest of the dev work on Wednesday. Probably going to spend the rest of the night editing footage and diagnosing the server, but... oh, man. My beautiful babies. Lift her up more. Move her more east. More east. And a hair north. Come on, guys. Are you excited for this? This is dope. This is actually fucking dope. All right. More east. A hair north. And the BMP up even more. Means me the Leviathan. That's what I was thinking, because I know there's a tank or something. Some sort of vehicle, which is literally a church, but it's armed to the teeth. Oh, this is dope. Why isn't the chat bot up? Has that been down the past few streams? My bad. I think I put it down for something and never moved it back up. Someone else commented about that. I gotta adjust that. That's a-okay. Alright. Little more on the BMP going up. I need to size it up maybe to 6.8. Adjust the church slightly to the west, literally a 1/10 of a meter. Move this up a little more and upsize it a little more as well. And then this needs to be moved to face that direction as well. Took it off for the SCP up? Probably. Okay. So anything I upsize to him, I have to adjust on the other thing, which actually... I need to make sure those numbers line up. So 6.8. Actually, it's only a hair, so we're going to do 6.7 instead. Yeah, we're going to do 6.7. And then we raise it up slightly. It's going to be even more slightly, though, because we're making the model slightly bigger. And then I need to adjust it a hair different direction. We wanted to adjust all of this slightly to 0.1 in that direction. And then the BMP we're going to raise even higher. All right, let's have a look now. Slowly but surely. Where's my phone? Wait a minute. So when I rotated that, this got rotated 90 degrees. So why is that the case? That attaches to 3 layers of stuff. Let me just focus on something here. Let me rotate you back and see if that's the original issue. Before I can even tackle that, that's what I need to figure out. And if that was the original issue, I'm going to try rotating both to the same direction and seeing if that's why. Because I think that's why. It's because I misaligned the both of them. But let's see. Yes. So rotate them both that way, and then I still need to raise the BMP a bit more. And push Tiny Church forward a little bit to help conceal the entirety of that cannon. And then I need a little touch-up here and there as well. So let's try putting both in a single direction, seeing if that's the issue. Because if it isn't, I'm hoping that's the issue. If it's not the issue, then that means the area attachments down there need some work. And that's going to be a gigantic pain in the ass. So you need to be raised even more. And the entirety of you needs to come forward. Let's do 0.3 meters. Let's do the touch-up. You need to be adjusted so you're more towards the center. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's already scuffed a little bit. You also need to be higher a touch. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Let's try that. I'm tempted to take a picture of this when I'm done, put it in the TIOW Discord meme channel, and just say, pray to Jesus. Not the God Emperor. Who needs to pray to God Emperor when you can pray to Jesus? Okay, and that's completely screwed the misalignment up, which is fine. But the front of that's now covered in the front. I'm going to adjust that 0.2 meters back. I think we only need to do that 0.01. I didn't check the bottoms. I'm going to assume that... Nah, I'm not going to assume. Fuck. All right. A little bit of extra work. That's fine. We're going to move this to the center. It's attached to relative, actually. So I'm going to move it to the center of the Vic that it's sharing space with. And let's see how that goes. I don't want to 2 times the church because I want to look like the church is on the chassis of the vehicle. Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah, the alignment back there. But let me... Yeah, so now we have to move it back. But that has fixed the alignment issue with that. I see. So they all 3 of them have to be aligned. And then drag the church 2 degrees. You're right. Okay. So align the church as well, and then push it 0.2 degrees back there. 2 churches on 1 mega BMP. Oh my god. No. No, we can't. Please. -2 that. And then align this with the other 2, and then we should be golden. Yeah. Because that means we'd have to make an even bigger BMP, but by then... Here's the thing, if you make things too big, if you look at them, if you get close enough to them, it breaks the LOD display of them, so it doesn't, like, it looks like they're floating at that point without a BMP model. That's why you can't make things too massive. That's why when we look at fluffers at certain angles, fluffers fucking disappears. Like, see, if you come up too close to him, he'll fucking disappear into the fucking moonlight, you know? Clippy bunny. Clippy motherfucker. Oh my god. So I still need to drag it back to, and I need to raise it a little bit, but... Still a little too forward on the chassis. Try 0.4 now since we've changed the alignment. Let's try raising this to 0.4 as well. Let's see what we get with that. The only way to kill it is to kill the turrets on it. And the turrets are, deadly. I'm not gonna lie, I might price this. I'm gonna probably make it more expensive than the War Games, because this thing is literally just a murder machine. It didn't adjust at all. It's weird. Here's the real test. Will it drive? Because I'm worried about it having some clipping LOD issues, but...
Copy.
Oh my god. That is... Oh.
On the way.
Oh my god, what have we done? Honestly, what have we done?
J'attends. J'attends.
That's hilarious. Okay. That's funny. All right. Few things I just learned. Number 1, I need to set the church to invincible. Number 2, some of the turrets are a little too far in. I need to expose more of them because otherwise it adds them to the hitbox texture. So we need to make sure this box is completely out, because otherwise it blows itself up. I didn't see the 20mm Gatling fire. I didn't see any of that. I mean, the best way to test it is to have it fight infantry to see if it'll shoot, because that's the only weapon system on it that'll fire at infantry there. Because the only thing that fired out were the missiles. But yeah, no, this is why we test. I could use it in a 40k op. Yeah, we just retexture Jesus' face to be a God Emperor static image, right? That's exactly what we do, because the, I believe the symbolism, yeah, so, there's some cover over it, so you could literally just take a picture of the God Emperor instead. And do that. So, the only way to know if it's working is if we see those Praetorians fire. They're not. Yeah. They're still equipped with regular Gatling. So why is that so? It said it had a spare magazine on it. Are you not removing the right type of weaponry? There's no remove command, that's why. So it's defaulting to its main ammo type. Because I forgot to add that. Now it should be good.
En attendant, j'attends. En route.
I know why. I know why. It's loading. We have to be patient. Be patient. See, now I want to retexture that thing. But yeah, no, the individual turret in here is hidden. It's not going to move. I still would like to back it up a little bit, but I can appreciate it right here. I'll settle for this. Plus, this lines up so perfectly with the window that now I actually don't want to change it.
Awaiting orders. Standing by. Ready. Awaiting orders. Ready for orders. Ready for orders. Waiting. Awaiting orders. Ready. Standing by.
Yeah. 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 Oh my god, because it's bloodlusting people too. It's yeah. I'm gonna have to turn the jib effect down for bloodlust, because this is bad. This is really, really bad. Yeah, want some,
Right.
yeah.
Reçu.
Yeah. So the BMP turrets, like anything with a gun is going to be able to do that. I got to disable the damage off of that, but... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ready. Awaiting orders.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and that's infinite firing too, so it'll just... Yeah. And that's a long range version. Yeah. And if you're flying slow, the turrets fire at you, the ground ones. Yeah. Oh, your script isn't working either. Okay, well, yeah, sorry, yeah, no. The delete, it's the deletinator 9000. So I think that is why, because that needs to be an underscore this. Let me, enable the disabling of the damage. It's the, fuck you-inator 9000, and then we need to get a, yeah, alright, give me 1 second. Let's get the cherry on top here. I just want you all to know I blame all of you for this. Selling my soul for some bullshit. God damn it. It needs a mosaic filter, yeah. I'm not gonna put in all of this effort for an Easter. I'm doing this now just to troll the 40K Discord. What are they called? Liberator tanks? My god, wee woo. What have we done? What have we done? This is...
آماده دستورم.
Yeah, so the Vic that actually drives it is underneath. That's pretty damn funny. It's exposed, though. But that's the one weakness. I'm trying to give it some weaknesses to be able to, like, deal with its mobility, but... Oh, my fucking god.
منتظر دستورم. آماده‌ام.
I'm gonna delete all of the stuff on him for now, but... Yeah, that thing... Yep, and it has infinite ammo now. Oh my god. Literally giving it haircuts. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. My fucking god. Well, it works. It works. I need a price tag, and I'm really scared. It's gonna be worth more than the war games. That thing is literally... Oh my... What was it called again? 40K... A Liberator tank? No. I need a tank... Tank with a church on it. What are they called? What are you? A Cathedral of Pain. Oh my god. No, it does have that many weapons. Oh my god. I don't even know how to price that. I'm thinking anywhere between 800 or 1K. I'm sorry, Warlock. Yes, you're right. It's Leviathan. Let me look up Leviathan real quick. It's more so you're right, it does have the shape of a Leviathan, but if you look up Cathedral of Pain, I think the Cathedral actually is a better representation of it. You know, because it's like a full-on church. So I think I'm gonna keep Cathedral of Pain. Let me message Gore. See if he responds. He's gonna be so impressed, but also terrified. Yeah, alright, well, yeah. This is how Liru gets banned from the 40K Discord. Yeah. I'm gonna price it at 850. That's... Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna rename it to the Someone's Final Son. That's... yeah. Tiny Dancer, we still need to make fluffers, but... I still need to make Answers in the Sky. But... Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what? What have we done? If I really wanted to make it kill people, though, I would use the actual weapon systems I put on these that have the vanilla 20mm Gatling. This is an HET Gatling, HET cannon from GM, but oh my fucking god, I don't even. It's. It's a monster. It's a literal monster. Like, that's gonna kill everything. Like, here are the weaknesses. A tank could snipe the turrets out from range. Guided AT could do some damage as well. It has only a low amount of AA, but it's attached to a fucking... This might become a recurring thing, because I'm thinking of ways that it could be better, but I need to see how it performs in the field first. But we're gonna make Tiny Church a meme. I'm gonna do 850 for now. We'll be modest about it, but there are certainly ways I think I could do it better. We're going. Oh my god. So we have that bastard. We've got this dude, which I'm gonna add laser eyes to, and now we have that motherfucker. Oh, you can pre-build, you can pre-buy Tiny Church. Anything you can, on that menu, you can make up for grabs right now. It's just... Oh my god. Just oh my god. I don't... I'm thinking we'll probably make 1 or 2 more custom compositions. But... My god. That's just disgusting. It's so me. Let's be honest here. Like, out of all the crazy shit I've made, this is... We've weaponized Tiny Church. That's the... My god. I don't know, Warlock. Soon, hopefully. I owe the 7... I'm gonna do another op for the 700th, beginning of November. But holy fuck. That's just disgusting. Oh. I think, let's see. Today's Tuesday, right? So Wednesday I make the official pay for pain announcement. And I think I'll make it to background footage of Tiny Church, which is now Big Church killing everything. So... Oh my god. This is gonna be so bad. Oh. I just... I don't know anymore. We're gonna wrap it up here, because that took 90 minutes to build and test and make sure it worked, but... Jesus Christ. Oh, that if the... Yeah, okay, I didn't word those. My bad. They're still from the previous mission, but that's fine. I'm going to spend the rest of the night editing videos and cleaning my server out, and we'll just go from there, because holy fuck. This is going to be cool. And then Wednesday, we'll build the remaining things, and I need to also build the rest of my missions too, but good god. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. And I still have a few more custom comps to make tomorrow. Oh.